It's been a while since I've had a collection update, so I've got a few updates for the past 2 weeks. Thankfully, I was able to get my miss down to 2, and I'll show you which one I was missing. And I had a seller that I would say helped me out, and I'll give a shout out to them, which was Turf and Terra. They have a YouTube channel. They go around looking at estate sales, and they sell on eBay. So I would give them a look, because they got some really good content. So I bought these on eBay in a lot from the Turf and Terra, and I could tell they got a message from other people saying, "Oh, you can get more money out of them." But I'm a collector. I don't resell. And it's kind of typical nowadays that you win an auction, a bunch of scammers start messaging the seller, wondering why you're selling them so cheap. But this seller was, a legit seller, and they did not care about what anybody had to say. Anyways, this is the Hopalong Cassidy Western Theater. This is not the complete set. There's still one missing, which was Borrowed Trouble. I'm not sure why whoever owned this set previously did not have Borrowed Trouble, but I'll go through these. Some of them are pretty rare. So these were released in 1985 to 1986. The 1986 ones are the hardest ones to get. So here's the first one. Hopalong Cassidy in the Dangerous Venture. Look at the tail. These had pretty cool sticker labels. These are all done by Buena Vista. There's Hopalong Cassidy, Hoppy's Holiday. Got a blue sticker. Cool. Got a Sinister Journey. Got a yellow sticker, which is similar to Silver Load. Unexpected Guest. This one I had a hard time finding originally. I'm not sure why, but it's a rather difficult one to get. Unexpected Guest. This one's a little bit difficult. So this is a 1986, where you can actually remove the artwork. Strange Gamble. The Dead Don't Dream. This one I had a hard time finding originally. Riders of the Deadline. It's a 1986. It's got the removable artwork. I think it was April these got released. The 1986 ones. Devil's Playground. This one's probably the most common. False Paradise. Two more to go. Silent Conflict. There you go. And last but not least is the Marauders. This one I also had a really hard time finding. It's got like a purple sticker label. That's kind of cool. Alright, so that's all for the 50 Theater. So then I won an auction. I mean, I paid a good amount of money for it, but these are incredibly rare. Urbanscape, $49.95. So this is factory sealed. This is one of the rare releases of the Disney collection. It's not like you can go on eBay and find them. Let's just say that. You're gonna have to camp. Here's the next one. delicate thread. Most people don't even know these ever existed. That actually had a title change. I do have the demo tape, and it was I believe it was a Delicate Choice. Is what the original title was. So here's one of my misses that I found of Stars and Madness. It's factory sealed. So I have the re-release. That one's easier to get, but this is version 1, and it took me 6 years to find this tape. And that's constantly looking on every single platform there is to find it. There's a factory sealed Cosmic Eye. Flight of the Fancy. See, these are not common titles. And don't expect to go on eBay and find it. This is probably the most common, but still, it's not something you really just, you can go on eBay and find for cheap. And last but not least, I got, this is the 1982 set Disney cartoon sale. So it's got a factory sealed Adventures of Chip and Dale, and it comes with a mug. Now you can get the mugs. You can see I got a mug over there. I think I got 2 more somewhere. So the mugs, you can go on eBay right now and find those for cheap. But the box, this thing was, it's almost impossible to find. I've never seen another set. I've seen like advertisements. So let me go to the side. See, American Summer Cartoon Sale. Here's the back. Take home Walt Disney cartoon. There you go. The side looks the same. Well, look at that. 022 VS. So it actually has a number. I did not notice that. So I need to update my database. And look what 022 VS. So it's got an actual release code. Interesting. Awesome. Here's the top. So you can get other, you don't just have to get, you know, Chip and Dale. You can get other Goofy Over Sports, On Vacation with Mickey Mouse, Adventures of Chip and Dale. So there's a funny story about this set, because I did not originally win this auction. So the seller put it up for a bite now, and I did win it, but then the seller canceled it because, you know, typical people mess with the seller, said, oh, I'll offer you $500, I'll give you the world. So the seller canceled and put it up for auction. Well, the person who won it, who was a known scammer, tried their best to scam it out of the seller. And, you know, I do believe in karma. I gave the seller, you know, advice. I was, you know, never pressuring the seller. But the person who won it was, I mean, doing everything they could to not pay full price. Because they bid $500. And I didn't even bid because it was too high. It's just ridiculous. And the seller canceled on them like 4 days after the auction because, you know, he was getting the runaround, they wouldn't pay, you know, typical scammer stuff. And the seller messaged me and said, hey, you want it, you can have it. So I gave him an offer, he took it, and boom. Now it's in, you know, someone who will take care of it, and now the world can see it. So that's all I've gotten in the past 2 weeks. I've had miscellaneous titles, but I mean variations, nothing too crazy. Like I finally got the white sticker label of the Mighty Ducks, but I have been cleaning up the area. I gotta put a ceiling in. Little by little, I'm cleaning up the area, and hopefully I'll get more shelves to display more. All right, that's all. We'll see you.